Hello friends, my name is Vikas. So friends, in this video we will be talking about the topic environment of October. This video will be very helpful to you, so do watch the video till the end. So friends, we'll start with our session, but before that we have something important to tell you about. So students, we have an app by the name Carriers Cloud which you can go and download using the Play Store, and it is available only for the Android users as of now. Once you have downloaded and opened the app, you will see a page such as the second screen here. Then you just need to log in with your Google ID, or you can say with your Gmail ID on this application, and once you have logged in, you are ready to use the particular application. As you can see, you will be seeing here my course, all courses, crack current affairs. Just click on any of those and you will be directed to a second page. Here now, what are the features or why we recommend you to use the app? Because on the app we provide you daily current affairs both in English as well as in Hindi. Both Hindi and English current affairs are provided you daily along with the quiz sessions. This is important. We provide you daily with the quiz sessions that will help you to brush up your current affairs that you gained today through our video or any other notes provided. These English and Hindi PDFs are also provided to you daily. This is provided on our app course that you can go and purchase. Two types of courses are there, 1 year plan and a second year plan, which you can opt as per your need. Then we provide you with weekly videos, not just weekly videos on YouTube and monthly videos, daily videos are also given. Apart from that, weekly PDFs of current affairs are provided to you. Compiled PDF of current affairs of the whole week will be provided to you both in English as well as in Hindi. Then similarly for the month also you will be provided a compiled video of the whole month both in English as well as in Hindi PDF for the current affairs that will brush up your current affairs very much. Apart from this, we provide you with the topic wise current affairs, topics such as apps and web portals, important days, books and authors. Then comes your sports, then comes your obituary, national affairs, international affairs, sports. These all topics are covered by us on our YouTube channel, which you can go and check it out also. Very important, very important this section, because we provide you with the PDFs also with them that helps you to revise through a particular order, and it is very helpful to you, so you should definitely check it out. Then apart from it, we provide you questions regarding your particular exams also, such as bank, related to your banking. We provide you questions, we provide you PDF, we provide you material that will help you to revise those topics, those important topics. So very important. All right, so I definitely recommend you to check our app and do revise and to purchase the courses, because they will be very helpful to you. These, I strongly recommend you to use our app as well as website, and the quiz provided on the app is very helpful to you on the daily basis, and our monthly study material for your exams will do wonders. So do watch the video for the revision purposes, they are very helpful. And if you use my code Vikas10, straight away you will be getting an additional 10% discount on the purchase you made using the application. So additional discount for you students just from my side. It is a happy hour sale, you can say, 10% discount using Vikas10. So friends, let's start with the session now. So friends, let's start. Will be first topic that we'll be discussing is a new species of swamp eel that was discovered in Mumbai, Maharashtra. I repeat, new species of swamp eel that was discovered in which state of India? It was discovered in Maharashtra. Then if it is a swamp eel, then there is a new species, then there must be a scientific name of that particular species. What is the scientific name of that? Is also known as Mumbai blind eel, or the scientific name is Ractamyces mumba. This is the fifth species from the genus Ractamyces to be discovered from India. It was a species of swamp eel discovered in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Word Mumba derived from the Marathi language, which honors Mumba Ai, a deity worshipped by the inhabitants of the city. It was published in Aqua International Journal of Ethology. If we talk about this, ethology, in last video we saw oncology, What is ethology and what is oncology? Comment below fast. This ethology is the study of fishes, and oncology is the study of cancer, and the person or the doctor who cures cancer or treats cancer is your oncologist. All right. Then, if we look at some of the key points, Maharashtra's Chief Minister Uday Thackeray's younger son Tejas Thackeray and the team had found this species at Thackeray Wildlife Foundation in a 40-foot deep well on the premises of a blind school at Jogeshwari West in 2019. The scientists Jaya Simhan, Praveen Raj, Anil Mohapatra, and Anam Pavan Kumar were also the part of the discoveries. The species has a slender, subcylindrical, elongated body and is cord or thread like with strains on the muscles. What does it is saying? As you can see here in the image, it is a thread like structure, and on the skin also, on the body of this eel, you can see there are various types of patterns. It is being described here. All right, moving on. So if we revise it, where was this eel find? It was found in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Its name is Ractamichius mumba, and it is a swamp eel. Next, we all know the famous Jackie Chan, a species of gecko. As you can see him in the picture, the species of this gecko was recently named after the famous Jackie Chan, and it was named as what? Cinemapis jacki. I repeat, Cinemapis jacki. The newly found species of gecko in the Western Ghats was named after Jackie Chan as a tribute for his agility. The researchers named one of the 12 new species of the gecko after Jackie Chan as Cinemapis jacki or Jackie's Day Gecko. They both means the same, either can be given in the options or the question. And it is named for its ability to move rapidly and sneak into the smallest surfaces to escape from the predator. The researchers from the Bombay Natural History Society, Center for Ecological Sciences, and Indian Institute of Science and the National Center for Biological Sciences from the Bangalore have discovered the 12 new species of gecko from Western Ghats. Now see here, in earlier topic we just saw that that eel was discovered from Mumbai, Maharashtra. Here this new species of gecko that has been named after Jackie Chan was discovered from Western Ghats. What are the parts of Western Ghat? If I tell you, if this is the map of India, this is the Eastern Ghats, and this is your Western Ghats. All right, there are 4 coasts here. Can you comment which is which? These are 4 coasts: Coromandel, Malabar, Northern Sirkar, and Konkan coast. Comment below which is which. You should know just for a revision purpose. Coming back to the topic, let's not deviate. Next is Cyclone Gulab, restructured as Cyclone Shaheen. Next we'll be talking about Cyclone Gulab, which turned into a Cyclone Shaheen. What does it mean? Remember both the names, okay? We'll get it through. The cyclonic storm Gulab, which started in the Bay of Bengal and affected the eastern coast of India, that is Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. I repeat, Gulab in eastern coast, that is Odisha and Andhra Pradesh, and made landfall near the Kalingipatnam town in the Andhra Pradesh. Alright, so Gulab storm, where did it land? It landed in the eastern coast of India, that was in the states of Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. According to IMD, that is your India Meteorological Department, Cyclone Gulab re-emerged as Cyclone Shaheen, which gradually strengthened as it entered the Gulf of Oman. The Cyclone Shaheen affected the parts of Oman and Iran. So, if we are talking about Gulab, Cyclone Gulab, it was in Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. It turned into which cyclone? Shaheen. And it affected what areas? Oman and Iran. It's just the name, but the disturbance was the same of the cyclones or the weather. It was the same disturbance that was named differently in different parts. The cyclone Gulab, which was named by Pakistan, and the cyclone Shaheen was named by Qatar. This question can also be asked, so mark it. That cyclone Gulab was named by which country? It was named by Pakistan, and cyclone Shaheen was named by Qatar. Shaheen means royal white falcon. Gulab means rose in Urdu and Hindi. The cyclones are made from the list of cyclone names that is maintained by the World Meteorological Organization and or your United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific panel on the tropical cyclones. This was related cyclone now. There is another information that I want to give you, that there is a term typhoon and cyclone. What is the difference between a typhoon and a cyclone? Just the naming is different. Tell me. Let me correct this first. Cyclone and typhoon. See, if we are talking about any storm in the Indian Ocean, then it will be termed as cyclone. Indian Ocean. It will be cyclone. And if any storm occurs in the region of the Northeast Pacific, then it will be known as typhoon. All right, cleared? I repeat, in Northwest Pacific Ocean, the storm will be named as typhoon, and cyclone is the name of the storm that occurs in the Indian Ocean. Coming back to the news, next topic. A new species of onion was discovered in India. It was named as Allium Nangium. I repeat, Allium Nangium is the name of the new species of onion discovered in India. And if we are asking in India, in which state did this species was discovered? It was discovered in Uttarakhand. Mark this also. Alright, new species of onion discovered in Uttarakhand, named after, or it was named as Allium Nangianum, and it was named after late Dr. Kuldeep Singh Nemgi, who was an eminent explorer and allium collector from India who died recently. Okay, so late means suggests that this person has died. Alright, to honor him, this new species of onion was named after him, that is Allium Nangianum, and it was discovered in Uttarakhand. The genus of this particular species is Allium. Alright, next is micro snail species named Georisa Maswermensis. I repeat, Georisa, as the name say, you can see Odisha here. So just write Georisa Maswermensis has been recently discovered from Maswamai, a limestone cave in Meghalaya. So if it is asked where was the new species of these micro snail species, that is Georisa Maswermensis discovered, it was discovered in the state of Meghalaya. This is important. Name of the state is important always. A team of scientists from Ashoka Trust for Research in Ecology and Environment, that is A3, from Bangalore has discovered a new species of micro snail that was named Georisa Maswermensis from Maswamai, a limestone cave in Meghalaya. So where was this discovered? In the state of Meghalaya. The new species was discovered by Nipu Kumar Das and N.A. Arvind of the ATREE. The discovery reported in the Journal of Conchology. Next, 3 new species of fishes were discovered recently from the Arunachal College. The 3 species of the fishes that were discovered were from the genus Aborichitis of family Nemachelidae. Alright, coming back, who discovered it? It was discovered by the Department of Zoology of Dera Natong Government College of Itanagar in Arunachal Pradesh, and the name of the species is Aborichitis uniobarnensis, Aborichitis barapensis, and Aborichitis palinensis. These are the 3 species of the fishes that were discovered, where it was discovered in Arunachal Pradesh. Next and the last topic is Trigonopetrus corona. A new beetle species was named after coronavirus. It is Trigonopetrus corona, Museum scientists from Indonesia and Germany have discovered 28 new species of beetles, all of the genus Trigonopetrus from the Indonesian island of Sulawesi. One of the new beetle species has been named Trigonopetrus corona, which reflects the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on this project. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Vikas signing off. Hello friends. Through our recent general aware section analysis, we have identified that the news related to mega events is finding more weightage in the competitive exams. In order to cover related news to mega events such as Olympics, national awards, cabinet appointments, all of which contain heavy information, we have chosen a different way to convey that information using interactive infographics. Here is an example of interactive infographics. Using this, you can choose to study various information just from the single PDF. If you want to talk about the medal tally of Tokyo Olympic Games, just by clicking on the image of medals, you will be able to see the information related to medals. Now, if you want to study about any of the players mentioned here, just by clicking on the image of that particular player, you will be getting the information related to that particular player. Now, you will be provided with two types of PDFs. One is your desktop version and second is your mobile version. As the name suggests, desktop version is for both PCs, laptops, and your mobile version is basically for the mobile phones and tablets. In order to use your desktop version in mobile phone, you can use the software of WAPS application in your Google Play, and you can access the desktop version of the file in the phones also. So friends, this format of presentation will help you to remember all the valuable information in an easy manner by connecting information to the related images. Our team has worked immensely hard to bring this to you, and so please do share your valuable suggestions and feedback through comments, as it will boost us to create further such initiatives. Thank you. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you liked our video, do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel or if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe because it motivates us to bring a better content for you guys. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price and that will help you to boost your preparation.